We're more than a month away from the start of Atlantic hurricane season, but some predictions are already coming out about what we can expect to see this season. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Nick Bannon explains how these tropical storms can impact us here in Western Mass.
It's that time of year again where we start thinking about the tropics and the arrival of the Atlantic hurricane season, which begins June 1st. Now, we do get affected by tropical storms and hurricanes here in New England. In fact, we've had more than 45 hurricanes and tropical storms since the year 1900 affect us in New England. More recently, Tropical Storm Irene and Superstorm Sandy. Most of the threat is a coastal wind threat, but for us, we get an inland flooding risk, and that's certainly what we had with Tropical Storm Irene. Now, what's going to affect us this tropical and hurricane season in the Atlantic? Well, what we're thinking now is that El Nino is going to affect the Atlantic hurricane season. El Nino is where you have warmer than normal water in the eastern Pacific, and what that can do is create what we call wind shear, which is where you have stronger winds higher in the sky and weaker winds closer to the ground, and that can actually rip apart the development of hurricanes. So that would mean fewer tropical storms and hurricanes this year. In fact, Weather Systems International, weather company, put together their Atlantic hurricane forecast, one of the first forecasts that come out for the year, and they're forecasting 9 tropical storms compared to an average of 12, 5 named hurricanes compared to an average of 7, and 1 major hurricane compared to an average of 3. So this would be a quieter hurricane season than what we would have been used to. Of course, all it takes is one bad storm, and then that's the one we remember.